Cyclists turn at Burnett Avenue and 5th Street during one of the races during 2017's Ames Grand Prix. Tribune file photo.
Hundreds of competitive bike racers are returning to Main Street and the Iowa State Research Park for the second Ames Grand Prix this weekend. The races comprise the third weekend of the Iowa Memorial Cup Series, a 4-weekend racing championship in Iowa City, Ames, and Des Moines. About 300 cyclists are expected to race in the various divisions.
Jason Quinn, a board member of local racing club Ames Velo, said the two races will take the same routes as last year: the Criterium race that runs through Main Street and parts of 5th Street, 6th Street and Burnett Avenue, and the 2.8-mile circuit near the Research Park.
Ames Velo took a more stringent approach to discussing the road closures with Main Street businesses after more than a dozen complained about the race cutting access to parking in front of their storefronts during peak sales hours last year. Saturday's first race begins at 5:15 p.m., when most Main Street stores close for the night. Quinn said that move made the races more palatable to business owners on the street.
Once we presented them and showed them our schedule that we weren't going to be blocking the street until 4 o'clock, a lot of people were like, "Great, super, perfect," he said. Last year, closing the road off at 1:30 was a whole different ballgame.
The race conditions are also going to be hot and humid. As of Wednesday afternoon, the National Weather Service expects both Saturday and Sunday to be sunny and humid, with highs near 97 degrees.
The organizers are going to put up their own shelters to help keep the racers cool in between heats and can also shorten the races if temperatures become too dangerous to race in.
However, Quinn said the hot and sunny forecast is something that both race organizers and the racers themselves should be able to manage.
A couple weeks ago, we were looking at thunderstorms, which is really the most dangerous thing you could run into because the course is wet and there's some new pavement, he said. The majority of these athletes, as opposed to a 5K where it's open to the general public, are all licensed racers in a sanctioned event. They're all used to training in these conditions.